if you haven't been following this Isaiah Thomas sexual harassment case, here's what's been going on. Anuka Brown Sanders, who used to be in charge of promotions or ticket sales, something at Madison Square Garden, says that Isaiah Thomas, the head coach of the New York Knicks, sexually harassed her. She testified that he repeatedly referred to her not by her name, but instead by his cute little nickname for her, Bitch. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about ticket sales! She also claims that he came on to her while playing a game of horse at a company party. Looking hot, bitch. H-O to H-O-R-S. See, here's where the story gets a little funny. The jury found Isaiah guilty, but are not making him pay the $11.6 million that they awarded to Anuka Brown Sanders. They're making Madison Square Garden pay all that money. Isaiah's bosses. You know, it'd be one thing if all this happened and Isaiah was a good coach and they were winning basketball games, but, I mean, no. You're just bad on so many levels. So many levels. In baseball news, it took San Diego and Colorado 13 innings to figure out who was going to win the NL wildcard. Finally, in the bottom of the 13th inning, Colorado hit a sac fly, scoring Matt Holliday from third base. Now, there's been some question on whether Holliday really touched home plate or not, and maybe they should bring an instant replay into Major League Baseball, but that's not the real story. The real story is how Trevor Hoffman cannot pitch in big games. Hoffman is the all-time saves leader for Major League Baseball with 524 career saves. But not only did he blow it in this game on Monday, he also blew it 2 days before on Saturday when he was one strike away from clinching a playoff berth. That next strike was hit for a triple by Milwaukee Brewer Tony Gwynn Jr. So let's recap the facts here. Trevor Hoffman sucks, and Tony Gwynn Jr. killed the playoff hopes for the San Diego Padres. I mean, you can't even think about the San Diego Padres without thinking about the name Tony Gwynn. In the NFL, Brett Favre is now the all-time leader in career touchdown passes. On Sunday, he passed the previous mark of 420 touchdown passes held by Dan Marino. The Packers are now 4-0, and Brett Favre is looking just as good as he did the day he entered into the league. I think Nixon was in office then. Well, that's the show for this week. For Dave Thomas, I'm Paul Daniel. See you again.